Hello everybody, it's Mish here and welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by and I hope you check out my other videos and stop back for some more. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much. So today will be another day in the Daphne's diary. So it's been a while because I've been doing the junk journal July. So I don't even know when the last page was that we did. If you are new, when I come back, I'm going to cut away here in a minute. I'll shut the curtain. Just as I was sitting here, the cloud kind of broke and now the sun's kind of shining in, so it makes it a little bit harder to see. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out my other videos, then they are in a playlist of Daphne's diary. So let's set that aside for a second. I will be using the the celebration edition, which is issue number 4, 2024. So I have gone through, and there's quite a few things that I do like, but for today, I really want to do something with this little truck, because every time I flip through this, my eye just loves them, as well as maybe some of the butterflies. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but I am going to go away. I'm going to cut out these things and I'm going to figure out the page. So I'll be back. Bye for a minute. Okay, so I'm back and let's get started. So for my background paper, I actually happened to be at the doctor's office the other day, and there's this little pharmacy right next door to the office, and I was just browsing things, and I saw this wrapping paper. So I thought, oh, I'm going to grab that. You know, I never know when it might come in handy. So that's what I'm going to use for the background. I've actually put it onto some Michael's just white cardstock, just to give it a little bit more firmness there. I am going to put it into the journal after. Grab my journal here. Everything's falling down. This craft room's a disaster. So I am going to put it into my journal later. So, but for now, we're going to work with this. So I just want to make sure it's the right size. Just want to double check. And it pretty much is. This edge can be trimmed a bit, so keep everything over to this edge. So then, from the magazine, I cut out those bits, which were on page, I'm not sure what pages they were on, page 21, 19 and 21. So they were in here. So I've cut out the truck from here and a butterfly, and then I cut out the word love from that page. And then on pages 30 and 31, the gift, I cut out, there was a little top piece up here that I've cut out just to embellish the page, and then at the very bottom of the page was this little strip, and I was very careful not to cut into the scissors because I might want to use those at a later date. So let's set that aside. So what I thought I would do to start is just get this little piece down on the bottom, because this is going to be like a little flower road, flower power. And I did cut out the window of the truck, but then I didn't like it. I didn't like how it looked. So I then just took a piece of Scotch tape and I taped it back in. Okay, so now we've got our little road there, and the little truck is gonna be on our little road. And then up the top, we are just gonna put this, first of all, I then grabbed some ribbon that I had because I want to embellish a little bit. So I thought I'd put just a little bit of lace down at the bottom. So I'm just going to get a little bit of Fabri-Tac and put a little bit just along the bottom, just to add some texture and some dimension to the page. if it'll come out. It's getting to the end of this bottle, and I've had this bottle for a while, so I find with Fabri-Tac it does start to get thicker over time. Now you could put, I think you can put a little bit of acetone in it, and it will make it a little bit more liquid, but I've never actually tried that hack myself, so I'm not sure. Okay, so, and I just wanted that just along the very bottom, because I have a sentiment that I want to go on as well. Okay, and then at the top, I thought, so there's the bottom. I'm not sure if I'm in frame all the time, but let's turn it around, and then at the top, I just want to put a little bit of cotton lace. I love cotton lace. It's just so cozy. And I think in some ways it reminds me of my childhood, but I'm not exactly sure how, because I didn't really wear a lot of cotton things with cotton lace, but okay, so we'll let that sit there. Right, and then underneath here is where I'm going to put this little top bit there, just so that it's hanging out a little bit. So I'm going to put that down with just some Elmer's glue. I use the Glue All. For those of you who watch me a lot, you'll probably get tired of me saying some of the same old things, but okay. So I kind of like how that looks. It just gives a little flourish of floral, a little floral flourish. Say that real fast. So then with the word love, I found a little doily, which I thought I would put down, because I want my layout to look a little bit like that. Maybe with the truck a little bit over to there. So I'm just going to get the center of this down, and I'm not even going to tack the whole doily down, just so that it has some movement. Now if I find it's getting caught on things, then I can glue it down later. And then I just went to my scrap paper, and I like that better. And I just cut this is a 2-inch circle, so I just took my circle punch and I just cut a 2-inch circle. And I'm thinking I want this way. Okay, and then underneath the word love, I went and I got some of my silver thread. So before I tack down the love, I just want to take some tape runner, and then I'm just going to stick one end of this gold thread and just do a few little loop-de-loos, so that when I lay it back down, it draws attention a little bit because of the metallic, the little glow of the metallic. And you only need a couple runs round. So then when it lays on there, you're going to see that little shimmery effect. So I'm just going to glue this down. Okay, and I want it at a bit of an angle. But what angle do I want it? I think I want it like that. Okay. So then that's pressed down. And then I think I was going to put the truck up on little dimensionals just to raise it a little bit. And I think I will. So I have some dimensional tape here. And I'm just gonna, I want the wheel supported because I'm gonna use some little buttons. Oh, here comes Chester. Hi. Yeah, I'm here. I haven't gone too far. Yeah. Yeah, he needs to be where I am most of the time. Yeah. Are you okay? What? Oh, I see ya. So he's laying all comfortable on the carpet behind me. But when I don't pay attention to him, and when I start talking on my videos, I'm not sure if he thinks that I'm talking to him. Oh, he thinks I'm talking to him. So I apologize for Chester's. He knows his name too. Chester. He's not talking. He's not talking to me now. And he's been fed and watered. And I just went in and cleaned his litter box. So okay, so because I'm going to have a little sentiment there, I'm thinking that I'll put the truck kind of liking right there. So we'll put that down. He's always been a vocal cat. From the minute I got him, he was a vocal cat. Okay, so then I found some little buttons that I kind of thought would be cute for wheels. And I have on my desk somewhere. So I've been doing the July Junk Journal 2024. And if you... Those don't seem sticky. So my desk is an absolute mess because I've been putting out a video a day for the month of July. I wasn't sure how far I'd get with the challenge, but I surprised myself in that even though I was working full-time and went away on holiday for a few days with all that entailed, that I was still managing to get out a video. So okay, so then this little guy, I think I'll put him on dimensions 2, just because I did the truck, and it gives a nice elevation over the love. I know what he wants. He wants me to go shake his dish, to be honest. But anyway, he has peculiarities, that cat. Okay, so what else did I want to do? Well, I think I'll put my sentiment on, and then I will do some embellishing. So my sentiment, oh, it's here. So the one that I thought that I would use says, fall in love with as many things as possible on your journey, and then I'm just embellishing on your journey through life, because we're on a little journey in our little truck there. So then I just pulled a bunch of things. I've pulled some flowers. I've got this little flower that I thought I would just put there. I'm not exactly sure if my glue will hold that. So I'm going to just try. I've got my little glue pen here. I've had this a long time though, and it sometimes takes a minute to get it flowing, but I find that it does hold. But, well, let's just try the Elmer's glue. If it doesn't hold, I can get out the E6000 or something, because there's a metal back on that. But I kind of thought that was really cute. We'll see if that holds. And then I found these little flowers that I kind of thought we could embellish. Let's see. I just kind of thought we could add a little bit, maybe in behind the truck where it's elevated, and maybe add, I do like that, just kind of tuck that in like it's overflowing the truck, and then get that one down just to add a bit more. Do we want a little purple one? Will that add to our, oh yeah, down here it will. So I'm thinking like maybe maybe up there. What's that look like? Because there's a bunch of purple ones just here. I think I'll just put it there. Okay, another one there, and then maybe we'll tuck that one up there. We could tuck it right there. Somebody's talking to Surrey outside. Right there, I guess. Which is kind of cute. It just adds a little... I don't think I like it right there, though. It's just that foam there. I like it just peeking over. Okay. And then I had these ones, too, which were kind of glittery. And I like my bling bling. So let's see if we can... And these flowers, I don't even know where I got them. I got them a long time ago. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe this little one, maybe those couple little ones there, might add a little bling bling. Or will it be too much bling? Well, we can come back to that. I'll set them aside. I'm kind of thinking that I will like them. But maybe if I put it up there. Not sure. Okay, we'll get back to that. So then we need... Oh, I pulled out my little butterflies. And I kind of thought, these are little brass butterflies. So I thought I'd put a little brass one up there with the metallic thread. So that's something I wanted to add. And then I wanted to put a center in a couple of these flowers. So we'll put one in there. So that when the page turns, it will catch in the light. I don't know how well that is picking it up there, but then he needs something in his body, and I was thinking this little green one. Now, my arthritis sometimes prevents me, from picking things up. And if I hold the tweezers too tight, it flings across the desk, or just there. I thought I just saw it. Yeah, so anyways. Okay, so we've got his body. We have some little bling there. And we have our sentiment. So I'm kind of thinking I was going to take my Stella and outline the love to make it a bit shimmery, but I don't think I will. But I think I'll make some of these. This is Wink Stella, if you're not familiar. And it's like an aqua glitter writer. So when it dries, it's not dimensional, but it just leaves a lovely little glitter accent on it. So I think that's our page for today. It's actually come together really lovely. So when we put it in our book, which I'll do after, then that's going to be how our page is going to look. Well, let me see here. I should have done that to the start. And that's how it will look in our book. So I'm going to go stick it in the book, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got it all packed into the book. So we're going along, dum-de-dum-dum-dum. And then we come across, it's getting so full. And there it is. So there's our page for today. And I did put in those extra little flowers. I put one there and I put one there. So I hope you liked today's page. And always remember to fall in love with as many things as possible. Okay, so that's it for today. So until we meet again, which will probably be, I'm not sure even, probably tomorrow with the Junk Journal July. and then Sunday as well, and hopefully I'll get out my Marguerite Miller collage for Sunday too. But until we meet again, I do hope you stay safe and well, and bye for now.